Hi guys, welcome back. In today's quick tutorial, we're going to show you how to replace the seals and bearings in a Kawasaki ZXI1100 pump. So I'll take you straight into the garage and we'll get started. Alright, here we have the old pump housing. Here we have a second-hand pump housing but with a new stainless wear ring. Now here in Victoria, Australia, no one replaces the stainless steel wear rings anymore. So I had to buy a whole second-hand pump housing with the new ring. I'll show you the old one. You can see the rust that's building up and someone's had a bit of a die grind with it. This is the old impeller. I'm not sure what pitch it is. I think it's possibly still original, but you can see that it's been cut down and it sits inside here. It's extremely loose. So what we do have is a 1318 swirl impeller by Scat Track. So you can see in that one. So this is the new impeller that we're going to be putting in to the new pump. You can see when I go to put it in, there is almost no movement in there. Oh. So when you purchase them, they don't come with any bearings or seals, it's just a base. And the bearings and seals that were on this one, you can see that seal's gone. Trying to pry the seal out, that's gone as well. The bearings are extremely noisy on it. So we're just going to put new bearing seals and use the same original shaft. Cool. Alright, first things first, in the back side, we've got to put the new bearing in. Maybe that'll be a good idea. Should put a piece of timber down on that one. Okay, got the bearing to sit flush inside there. Beautiful. Next, we put the water seals in. What is good practice is to give, if there's any corrosion starting to build up on the inside here, give it a bit of a sand. Now use a bit of was it P600? Very fine stuff. Just takes any sort of corrosion out. Now one seal is smaller than the other. I don't know whether you can pick that up. One is marginally smaller. The smaller one goes in first, and the seals point. The spring points to the outside where the water is. I like to put a little bit of grease on them. Just slowly tapping it into place without destroying the seal. Should really use a brass rod, not like this, but okay, seal sits flush down inside there. Now, next seal. Okay, once that seal is hit up nice and firm, there should be just enough room inside here to put the circlip back in. Let's give that a spin to make sure that it's seated. Feels like it is. Okay, now we've just got to knock the bearing off this shaft. Hopefully it comes off easy. Couple of taps, off she comes. New bearing for that one. This should slide straight through. To there. This part here is a tapered. The tapered part sticks out. Now the next step is we screw the impeller on. Get rid of all your old parts. That's just screwed on finger tight. Next step is put the impeller tool inside here, and then we tighten it up. Super tight, so it doesn't come off. Alright, as an impeller tool, because I can't seem to find the 1100 one, we just use a 750 SX shaft. You can see the impeller stays still. And then all we're going to do is I've got it up super tight in the vise, so it doesn't budge. Put a shifter on the rear end where it's a flat piece, as you can see, like that, and we'll just tighten it up. Alright. Alright, as soon as you've done the impeller up tight on the drive shaft, the next part is the end cone piece that we need to put on. Now, I don't have the special tool, the special fitting that goes on here where you can pump it full of grease, unfortunately. I'll just throw it, that's the old impeller and the old pump, throw that in the bin. It's not much good to anyone. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill the inside here full of grease. And then fill the inside of here full of grease, and then hopefully when I push them together it should squirt it around everywhere it needs to go. Alright, and that's screwed back on. Give it a clean up. Now we're going to do is just fit the pump. Alright, next step is we are going to install the pump. The drive shaft has been put through. So you got the 4 bolts, you've got your supply water to the exhaust manifold, and then you've got your drain water, that your siphon water, sorry, that comes up, steering cable, and the trim for the VTS system. Alright, I'll set it up and we'll put this pump back in.